The era of Naruto was ended on November 10th, 2014, when he defeated Kaguya Otsutsuki. But little did we know that the sequel to the show was already in production and made public on May 9th, 2016, with the name Boruto Next Generation. It was created for sure for the business, as Kishimoto took a break and Ukyo Kodachi did the writing, up until chapter 51, when the former author of the prequel decided to take over the series from chapter 52, and he did the same. In chapter 52, when things were not going smooth for Naruto while fighting Ishishiki, Kurama revealed a new form, Baryon mode, which did not come with free of cost. As Kurama said, it consumes the raw chakra of both Naruto and him until one or both of their lives run out. After a long fight in chapter 53, Ishishiki managed to teleport Kawaki from Konoha to the battlefield using Naruto's chakra, as some of the chakra was binded with Kawaki's hand. Finally, when Ishishiki was turned into dust due to the fact that Naruto's Banning Node reduces the life of its host as well as one who touches it, Momoshiki appeared out of nowhere and shoved the kunai knife in Sasuke's Rinnegan. So the new chapter is out, and it came with some terrifying news. Momoshiki has taken over Boruto's consciousness. Sasuke and Naruto, both of them are injured and lying on the ground. So Kawaki fights Momoshiki, and it's clear that Kawaki is no match for him. Momoshiki stabs a kunai on the back of Kawaki and realizes that Kawaki is still a Otsutsuki, and later explains it to Kawaki that even after karma is vanished, the Otsutsuki data that has been extracted in his body still remain, and he is 80% Otsutsuki. Then right after that, we see a glimpse of Naruto standing and failing to do so. In the middle of the fight between Kawaki and Momoshiki, Sasuke joins the fight and uses his lightning style jutsu on Momoshiki, but notices that he did not absorb it. Momoshiki says, "Do you really intend to kill your favorite student?" To which Sasuke replies, "He will if the circumstances demand so," and uses Amaterasu on him, but it turned out to be a shadow clone. Then he uses Fireball Jutsu on him, but Momoshiki dodged it. Sasuke wondered again, why didn't he absorb it? Kawaki tells Sasuke to check on Lord Seventh as he was lying on the ground, but Sasuke prioritizes dealing with Momoshiki first. He tells Kawaki that Momoshiki wants to feed him to the divine tree so that he can eat the divine fruit, and he can also use space time ninjutsu at will, so they have to get Boruto back before that happens. Sasuke also tells him that Momoshiki is back because Boruto used all of his chakra that outweighed his and held him back. So if they can somehow refill the chakra into Boruto so that he can become conscious again, Sasuke realizes this must be the reason why Momoshiki was not absorbing any jutsu in order to prevent Boruto from replacing chakra. Sasuke is hit by Boruto's vanishing Rasengan and he falls on the ground. Momoshiki then charges Kawaki. Kawaki reminisces about his first meeting with Boruto and his friendship with him. Kawaki sets himself on fire. Momoshiki finds out that it's not a shadow clone, so to protect his only sacrifice, he absorbs the fire. He tries to escape with Kawaki as soon as possible, but Boruto snaps out of unconsciousness and breaks the horn. The karma mark fades away, and both Kawaki and Boruto passed out and fell to the ground. And in this panel, we can clearly see that the bond between both has become quite strong. And finally, here comes the saddest part, the thing we fans never dreamt of and was never intending to see. Naruto is lying on the ground after using his Baryon mode. We know that Baryon mode uses its host life. Maybe, maybe Naruto is dead. Who knows? Let's wait for chapter 55, which is coming out on 19th Feb, to find out what is really going to happen to Naruto. Till then, bye.